All right, get in loser, we're going healing. Sometimes you have one of those days where you just feel so tired, but did you energy audit and see where all that energy went? Who and what took your energy without your permission? Sometimes you're not doing too much, but rather you're giving too much to the wrong people or to the wrong habits or to the wrong thoughts. Sometimes silently beating up yourself in your head. All of the overthinking that you're doing during the day, the shame that you might just feel sometimes, constantly explaining, constantly proving, constantly performing. You keep watering dead plants and you wonder why aren't they blooming and why aren't they growing. Sometimes unconsciously you're the emotional overgiver. Sometimes you hold space for everybody in your life, but nobody is really holding peace like that for you. Sometimes you just have too much mental clutter in your head. It's like you've got 27 different tabs open on your mind browser. Maybe you're replaying old conversations. Maybe you're overthinking a text. Maybe you're overthinking the reason why you haven't gotten a text back. Maybe you're just worrying about the future 24/7. Maybe you're overthinking about the past and beating yourself up for things that you regret doing or not doing. Maybe you're just doubting yourself too much in the present. Or maybe because you don't want to sit with those feelings, you end up scrolling on social media to distract you from the painful feelings that you don't want to sit with or accept. In turn, this is feeding you more and more anxiety. That's another energy leak. And maybe you're just constantly triggering yourself unconsciously. Maybe the first thing that you do when you wake up is scroll on your phone and you absorb everybody's mood. You get overstimulated. Maybe you're just chasing the wrong goals or the wrong habits in your life. Maybe sometimes you're chasing goals that you don't even want for yourself. Maybe you're silently proving things to yourself or to other people just to feel worthy and just to be seen. And again, that's exhausting. So that's another energy leak. Or being around people that are constantly gossiping and talking about just negative stuff and other people, the constant scrolling and social media consumption. So many of us are so depressed. One of the reasons is because we are consuming more than we're creating. It could be that you're chasing people that are emotionally unavailable, pretending to be okay and suppressing your emotions and your feelings when you're just falling apart. See, all this stuff is just like a few examples of how your energy leaking the entire day and you don't even realize it. You need to keep one thing in mind if you really want to protect your peace and your energy. Access to you is a privilege, okay? Don't just give it to anybody like that. Your energy is not free. Your energy is not infinite. It's not meant to be handed out like candy to everybody else around you. And not just everybody around you, also your thoughts and your hobbies or your distractions that don't really value it. You wouldn't hand out money to strangers like that, right? You wouldn't hand out your credit card to strangers like that. So you have to treat your soul and your energy with the same exact currency. Your peace is something that is sacred and you should protect it exactly like you protect your money. Something that you've worked so hard for and is so valuable to you. So if you want to protect your peace and your energy, you need to be more self-aware with the things that are constantly taking your energy without your permission in order for you to feel more present and feel more grounded and have a regulated and a healthy nervous system. On another note, some examples of energy givers could be spending some time alone to heal or to regulate your nervous system. If you do something without posting it on social media or showing it to other people, journaling, praying, meditating, whatever form of spiritual exercise that you do that just brings you peace. Moving your body to celebrate your body and feel grateful for it. Creating, like creating art, or maybe building something with your hands and writing. Being around people that really see you for you and you don't necessarily feel that you need to perform around them. Watching something on TV that will just make you laugh till your stomach aches, or being around people that will make you laugh. So this is the mindset shift that you need on this. At the end of every day, start by kind of auditing your energy. Start by auditing things that you've done during the day and kind of see any like repeating patterns of things that you may be doing unconsciously. Every night, ask yourself, what gave me energy today and what took from my energy today? You'll start seeing patterns that you didn't even notice before. Stop allowing yourself to doom scroll so much. Start your day with yourself. You deserve to just be in your own energy and with yourself without handing it to everybody else and to everything else around you. It could be be a prayer or a journal, or it could even be music that uplifts you, that doesn't take away from your energy. And when you need to rest and your body is craving so much rest, just give it to yourself without any guilt whatsoever and without shame. Because of the hustle culture that's so common in this generation, you need to stop shaming yourself for being still and for resting. You don't have to keep proving your worth in order for you to feel like rest is earned or like rest is a reward. It's not a reward. It's not a luxury. Your body needs it. No matter how much work you've done during the day, sometimes giving yourself the rest that you need is part of being productive and is part of being successful. And as for people, you need to start saying no more often. No, I don't have the capacity right now. No, I'm not available right now. No, I don't have the mental space to talk about this right now. Can we talk about it later? No, I'm protecting my peace. Period. No is a full sentence because once you start, getting on your healing journey, you will literally drop that version of you. You'll stop performing. You will be your raw, real self without trying to prove anything to anybody. And I say this because I've been there, done that. Start protecting your power and your energy a little bit more. Being at peace is not optional. You need to be at peace in order to heal because it's going to be the foundation for everything else in your life. So you're allowed to reclaim your own energy. You're allowed to shut the door on what drains you. You're allowed to stop over explaining your boundaries, and you need to stop feeling bad for just being a little selfish with your energy, for protecting your peace.